What happened with the smoke? What are we doing with utility now? The amount of walking in your gameplay is almost non-existent. It's so lazy. Everything is so lazy. In this video, we will be taking a look at FACEIT level 10 and see why this player played his worst game of his life. The main focus is on the micro part, which can be labeled as peaking, proper mechanics, and the way we approach duels. But there are a lot of moments where we go over key rules of utility and rotation too. If you like what you're seeing and you want me to review your demo too, visit my Ko-fi page to make a booking. I only take few students a month, so check the link in the description down below. But now, enjoy the video and welcome to NACS. We have another coaching. This time it's for Mr. Fragzin. FACEIT elo is 2504, so level 10. And we have a comment. Hey STYKO, this is a super bad game of mine on FACEIT, probably one of the worst games I've ever had. First of all, caveat to this, I do not recommend send me games which are just bad games for you. Like worst games you've ever had is probably not going to be a good representation of your like true average skill, where we're going to be looking at positives and negatives and fixing mistakes and highlighting good plays. I will take a look at it nonetheless. I genuinely want to learn more from this demo review, since I do have these types of games sometimes where I'm just getting out-dueled and out everything. I play on NA FACEIT. Alright, let's get into it. Before we move on, quick word from today's sponsor. With more and more people coming to play Counter-Strike due to decent updates lately, we see that some people simply forgot about their cool skins in their inventory. If you're one of them looking to sell via person to person, or you simply want to snatch something cool to upgrade your loadout, look no further. Because there's ShadowPay, which is actually a solid place to buy, sell, or trade skins, but most importantly, the whole process is quick and trivial. Picking what you like, adding it to the cart, and completing the whole purchase takes literally 8 clicks. I counted. And if you want to trade, that is just as easy. Exchanging your old loadout by selecting skins on the left for something fresh and new on the right is always an option. Again, just few clicks needed. The selection is large, and if you catch a good deal, skins are often priced better than on Steam Market, so keeping an eye out on your favorite skins can pay out in dividends. And speaking of paying dividends, make sure to save some money and also support this channel by using code STYKO when topping up your balance. All the links are in the description. Oh, and before I forget, for using ShadowPay often, you shall get rewarded. All active users can participate and win some cool extra skins to either use or turn into balance over at the giveaway section. Once again, use code STYKO, which works when you top up that balance. And now, let's get back to the video. Alright, so notice the spawn on the pistol round, okay, on this side. So there were like two guys on the left here, and then three like here. I have a theory that when the knife round ends and whoever starts this side, you have exactly the same spawns, okay? So you have on FACEIT, it just happens, same set of spawns. Meaning, this doesn't mean much because right now you cannot use it, right? Wait, there is actually going to be a restart, so let's see if that still works. Is there going to be a restart? Yeah, there is not going to be a restart. This is live. So you have the exact same spawn. Now imagine you played us to any map. This works on any map, okay? But on knife round, you start T side and you have like 4 B spawns and then one guy somewhere there, okay? And then you run all the way to middle or long to just knife. You win the knife or lose the knife, doesn't matter, and you start T side. You are going to get those B spawns and you can B rush. That's great. However, if you start CT, you know that they will also get good B spawn. That means you stack B and you're kind of reading the game. And this is not a mechanic, okay? This is a bug. This is a bug that happens in FACEIT, that they don't properly restart the, how it's called, like the data of the spawns between knife round and the start of the match. So you can abuse this. On it works well on maps like Mirage. It works well on maps like Anubis and Dust 2. The maps that are having a lot of, like a good variety of T-side spawns. And if you start knife round on T-side and you recognize the spawn pattern, you can then go CT and they will have the exact same spawns, and you can predict, okay, if they're having like 5 good long spawns, they're probably gonna go long, and you just go 4 long. On CT side, it looks stupid, but you just go 4 long, even 5 long. Like, everyone will rush long on Face It with these spawns, especially lower levels. Get a smoke here. If they're gonna have scouts, the smoke is most important grenade on the second round. Even if your teammates already are throwing these smokes, you want to have more smokes. You have 400. There's no reason not to buy the smoke. Alright, we're just not even focused right now. You know these guys are rushing. You hear the smoke literally popping here in Suicide. What does it mean? They threw the smoke to just rush up middle. Like, they need a cover, right? Your teammate, I don't know if he's coming this, it doesn't really matter. You have the smoke, you have all the info. This guy's going to shoot. He shot and he actually hit a bullet. Yet, it doesn't do anything to your crosshair. Like, you're anticipating completely, like, you're not even anticipating a duel. You're about to, like, clear this position maybe, or even lower. But look at your crosshair. Look at your crosshair. Just need to look in a little bit, because you had information about this mid push, but you're nowhere near. You can't kill anyone here. Can't kill, can't kill, can't kill. Okay, now you could have technically killed, but you know what I mean? Like, they smoke. They will effectively strafe you. And right now you're in a terrible position. Obviously, he hit a good shot. He hit, like, what can you say? Maybe if he missed that shot, you recover and you spray him down. However, the way you approach that duel is completely wrong, because you have information that there is someone, yet you are autopiloting, because it's not unlikely, but it's like a rare play what they are doing, and therefore you're like kind of autopiloting it out and filtering it out. It's probably not going to happen. Yet it's happening. It's happening, and you know it's happening. I don't like how you're strafing. I like how you're strafing here, being aware, but why are we making steps here? Again, it's such a small thing. But you know what could have been happening? Someone could have right now be pushing doors. Yes, it's stupid, but it could have been happening. Why are we strafing so wide that we're making steps? Step, step. It's just so unnecessary. It's a free step information to enemies that you're holding behind. It's the little things that matter in Counter-Strike, okay? We have to do little things properly. This is another thing. Going close to this ledge is almost, I'm not gonna say always, a bad idea, bad duel. You're exposing yourself effectively to all the people in CT. Meanwhile, if you hug back wall, you only expose yourself to maximum like these people, long, ramp. That's exactly who are you focused on, who you want to battle. You go closer to the ledge, you expose yourself to everyone, okay, in this zone, everyone. Why? Why is there? You want to isolate as many duels, proper duels, that are like 50-50 duels, or favorable to your advantage. Meanwhile, going close to the ledge is bad. You're exposing yourself to duels which are no longer 50-50, and they are down here. Right now, no one is there. This guy is not going to kill you because of you hugging the ledge so close. But also, being further away gives you better angles against everything. Long take. Nah, don't waste it. Wasted flash. Just announcing yourself that you're coming. Look at these guys. They just get blind like that. They know what to expect then. These flashes, corner flashes, should never be thrown by a second guy. You should be running with your knife in the hand. And these guys will throw flashes. Even they're a little bit delayed. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay? These CTs are nowhere near close even to be flashed. Meanwhile, you're already releasing your flash. So these flashes, corner flashes, are always released when the first teammate enters the doorway. Golden rule, okay? Just like on golden rule on CT side, and this guy's doing it correctly right now, 149 is when you release the flashes. Their flashes are good. Look what is going to happen. This guy, blind. Guess from what? Their correct timing of the flashes. Meanwhile, you are just running into a meat grinder, surviving barely with 15 HP. Could have easily died there, okay? Again, there's so much danger you're putting yourself in by playing just fundamentally incorrect CS. And if this is one of your bad games, so far the mistakes that you're making are, in my opinion, you do them in every game. It's just this game, you're being punished way more. All I'm saying, okay? This is not like your bad game. This is your average game that is being punished way more than often. Alright, we have one flash, and we're using it really here. Like, what are we doing? Why are we strafing before that smoke lands? There's a combo coming from a teammate. That flash is completely useless. Right now, you're out of flashes, brother. Like, you cannot take zone control on gun rounds versus gun rounds on Dust 2 without utility. You have one flash, so you're already very scuffed, and it's going to be a lot of, like, you have to basically judge or guess where that flash is going to be the perfect way to throw it and how to throw it. But you can still take important zone with it. You can take short with a single flash. You can clear lower with a single flash. Hell, you can even take like this CT mid area right behind door with the one flash and do it by yourself. However, you just throw it away for most, like, you probably have info from this guy that no one is pushing mid. That's the first thing. And this flash just doesn't do anything. Alright, now we can take short. Guess what? We have to do it dry. Because teammates didn't have flash. You had flash. Okay, this is weird to me. Did your teammate peek it? Where is he? This guy. Afraid to take short. You're all three bundled up together. They started going back, and you as the last guy go forward and take it anyway. What if you die here? Without any trades. When these guys are going back. Why are you not taking it together, then going back? Or not taking it, if your teammates decided, okay, we're not going to be taking it, like, why are you risking? They can have op. They actually have op. If he's posted up there, you're dead. If he's not posted up here, if he's posted up on, like, normal angles that, like, good operas are taking, or, like, more aggressive operas are taking, you're out of the round again. In advantage. Double man advantage, and you walk out short like that. It's not good. And it's 3v3 all of a sudden. And it's 2v3 all of a sudden. Are you gonna really lose this round? It's 2v2. Okay, luckily, you're not losing that round, but you're doing a lot in your power to throw these rounds. Okay, they can be in lower. Your teammates did not boost. Let me see how you clear this. Okay, this is a fine clear. On the left, hello? On top of the boxes, why are we not clearing that? It's so lazy. Everything is so lazy. They could be in lower, by the way. I'm pretty sure they could be. I'm just gonna go back and watch it. Okay, never mind. Did they actually... Okay, maybe I'm trolling. I didn't notice the boost. Well... I wanted to say they want to be, but it's... Okay, it's very unlikely. However, let's see your clears in lower when they actually can be there. I actually want to see it, because I hope it's different. Okay, again, are we 4v4? Let me rewind, because I lost the track of situation. Okay. Okay, I guess, like, I don't like it either. Again, this guy has an op, could have killed you. Taking short by yourself. When your teammates are literally like 5 steps behind you, I think you can just tell them to come with you and do it yourself, or do it with your own utility, like actual utility. All right, pre-fire of the, not pre-fire, but like pre-aim of the same angle you died from previous round. All right, now you take that duel. Now you for sure take that duel. Yep, this is good. He's out in the open, caught off guard. It's a great round already. And I'm glad that you actually swung here confidently. Or you like chased him down, because he's in the open, he's in terrible position, a terrible advantage. You have AK 100 HP. What was the timing of the flash? See, he's close to the door. Okay, it could have been still a little bit delayed. And also, your flashes are way too deep. You are... Did you run and jump throw it here? Yeah, just jump throw it, okay? From the corner, it means jump throw. You want flashes to pop here, not here. Okay, what's happening? You're actually killing. Oh, you're so lucky both of these guys are actually throwing nades at the same time. Alright, good recovery though, but I feel like that was lucky. What's the point of this molly? Why? Why are we mollying this? Your utility is just I feel like you just want to throw the nades for the sake of throwing it. That molly was completely useless. Wasted 400. Okay. So, again, why are we... by the way, the amount of walking in your gameplay is almost non-existent. Why are we playing fast here? You know one guy is above you, because you hear him. And you know one guy is planting. Those are two guys alive. Now hit shift and create timings for you. If you want to play aggressive here, that's fine. Your teammate is also fairly close. So I don't blame you for that decision. But why are we running? Why are we announcing that we are actually making it so close and we're getting... You see what I'm saying? Like they know where you are. They know what the threat is. Just get into better positions by actually walking and peeking things properly. Alright, that's an eco. Is it eco? It's just a deagle. You definitely don't want to repeak it. First of all, your teammate absolutely stupid for repeaking. You have a deagle. You have no business being in that position. If you want to take long, do it. But bro, look at your pathing. Why? Why are we taking long if terrorists can be here, they can be here, they can be here? Like, why are we doing this detour and then decided to peek long anyway? Hide car. Let your teammate die even, or go back. Obviously, if he's a good player, he will go back. If he's not a good player, he will just die there. Why are you putting yourself in a position where you need to be with him for whatever reason? You have a deagle. You have to create something out of nothing. There's so much variable that can happen. Okay, first of all, that HE. That HE is way too fast. Again, like, we're not understanding the timing. If they are rushing B, this HE does nothing. You have to wait a little bit, okay? Visualize where T's can be if they're gonna be non-stop rushing, okay? Like, they would be just... Like, your HE... By the way, your HE actually... You did not even want to throw it there. You wanted to throw it, like, from here and here, okay? And when you threw it, they would have been maybe here. It's not even going to deal too much damage. Why are we pushing? 5v5. Again, make a step there. Bro, what is happening? Like, you're mistiming your walk so much this game, and strafes, and everything. You're just making so many sound cues, it's insane. For no reason. You didn't need to do the sound cue there either. I'm not gonna comment on the push, because I feel like you know it's a bad decision. Like, it's a 5v5, you have just FAMAS, and you're completely alone on B side. Oh my god. No, that flash is way too late. Like, these guys are already having long. What happened with the smoke? What are we doing with utility, man? I feel like you don't know these support utilities. You fumbled the smoke again. It was late anyway. The flash, like, you just fumbled 500 worth of utility again, and you're playing with 0 nades. 5v2 going forward. Why? Why are we retaking short in a 5v2 situation? Okay, right now it's 5v2. Okay, even though it was 5v3 when you were deciding for this. Why are we going forward? You're having a bad game. You're not like, you're clearly on a C game right now. Why are we not playing positional Counter-Strike? Why are you not staying on site, on ramp, on goose? Doesn't really matter. If you want to go forward, I would be okay with it if you had like a teammate close by. You do not. You're just going for the duel because you're tilted, because you're having a bad game, I think. And actually, if your teammate loses right now on ramp and it's a 2v3, I'm actually losing my mind. Because you're just giving way back to the round for them. Luckily, your teammates are actually saving it. No way. You see what happens? Honestly, your teammates lost 1v4. Alright, getting tagged. Pretty unfortunate. E smoke, so you have to cover that. Well, this is already scuffed. It's very scuffed. This is unwinnable. Because you get tagged, this is kind of like... This is super hard. What I would just suggest is to pick a poison and just hold one side of the map. You have to gamble at that point, and you cannot be open to both. But that was terrible position, and it's not on you because your teammates died fairly quickly. You didn't have any B holder. You were tagged from the beginning, and you had just a scout. But there were a lot of other rounds where you straight up either trolled or were just unfocused so much that this made you play the worst game of your life, as you described it. And it's in the details. It's in the details. You are giving way too many opportunities for enemies to kill you without you even realizing it. And a lot of times you're not even getting killed. That's the worst part. This game could have been way worse if all the mistakes that you did were capitalized on. And good players, let me tell you that, they will capitalize on those mistakes. They will realize them, recognize them, and they will punish you for that. Thank you for sending it over. I think this is exactly why you send it over, so we can go deep on stuff that you're doing probably routinely wrong or incorrect, or let's say suboptimal, for the lack of a better word. And I'm glad that we get to see a lot of them, especially, again, those micro strafes, always making a step, not shifting enough. Utility usage, you can admit, right now, even if I wouldn't comment on it, you should come to a conclusion from this demo that your utility was really, really bad. Missing smokes, missing flashes, missing timings all the time. Or not buying flashes even, or not buying utility. So a lot of things to focus on, but hope you enjoyed it anyway. Thank you for sending it over, and take care, brother. If you like these coaching sessions and in-depth reviews, the full and uncut version can be found on my second channel here on YouTube, completely for free, so give it a try. There are hundreds of hours of extra content and coaching footage of really any level, so I'm pretty sure you'll find something that you like, and I will see you there in the meantime. Bye-bye. Shout out to you, all of my Patreons and Ko-fi members, for your continual support. It allows me to create more content like this. Your name is on the screen right now as a little token of appreciation. I used Ko-fi for years, where you can find extra content and perks at various tiers of membership, but due to popular demand, I set up Patreon too. Nothing changes, both platforms are treated equally, with same content, it's just for your convenience to use whichever side you prefer. Thank you for making my videos better and possible.